I'm going to show you this great blog post by Enemy of Misandrists Lies here in the Pro Male Collective blog. And it's worth, I'm going to put it in the description box so you guys can see it. And he points out something very important. Governments want men to die, even at the expense of perceived security. And he holds his position perfectly. There are a lot of topics I want to cover regarding franchises and other male groups that are attacked by feminists. But I cannot. I will not for a while speak about anything else because as we speak every day, men are dying, ripped to shreds by rockets and artillery in Ukraine. The least I can do is to consider it high priority currently in advocating for men's rights. So Enemy of Lies here is definitely a man of principle. Now, he includes clip news. Finnish government closed the border for Russian men who want to escape from being mobilized into the army. So these men don't want to be mobilized in Russia army, and they're going to deny it. Here he is. He provides clips for you.
Finland has announced it will ban Russians with Schengen tourist visas from entering the country from Friday, after Moscow's mobilization order.
Exactly. And I'll put this in the description box so you guys can read this and watch it at your leisure. It says, so apparently Finnish government is afraid of Russian military power and therefore will make it impossible for men who do not want to reinforce the Russian army to escape to Finland. This clearly is not rational, even from a Western point of view. Those men clearly do not want to fight in Ukraine. And they do not ask for free social welfare packages like female refugees. They do not ask for shelter. They just want out of the Russian regime reach. Exactly. And I suspect these female Russians can ditch their country at any time. These Ukrainians would love them. Then why do they deny it? There's no other explanation. It's because they want men, because they are men and they want men to die and suffer. That's 100% true. Because that's the only explanation that can be. So these guys don't want to strike. So what they're saying is, these Finnish government is saying, no, we want you men to join the Russian army that's fighting against us so we can kill you. That's what it's about. It says, oh, wait, who is it again? The person that holds the most power in Finland? A prime minister? Yeah, a gorgeous, sexy, and very confident woman who also has no problem partying while the citizens of Finland face harsh winters. Exactly. And here's another thing you can notice. This is a worldwide trend, by the way. You see it here in the States. Politicians, at least female politicians, are getting younger and better looking. And the reason is that men want to give young, beautiful women everything they ask for. So this woman most likely is not talented enough for the position she's in. She's been given a free position. And this also defeats this idea that women are peaceful and the world would be a better place if they were in charge. There's no bigger war hawks than women because they never suffer the consequences directly. The position of Western countries is clear and uniform. For them, Russia is a threat, and it would be a shame if Russian military got more power. Unless men's lives can be saved, then weakening Russia suddenly does not matter anymore. And he's absolutely right. It's lizard brain thinking. Their true motivation is just that men should die. I heard some delusional idiot saying that governments are less misandric than the average citizens because average citizens do not do mob justice. This is an obvious lie. Governments are misandrous to the core. And the only reason why you cannot call them out on mob justice is because they can change the laws as they like, as many times as they like. So that mob justice is real legal justice. Great point, Enemy of Lies. Now, I won't read the whole thing. I'll leave that to you. But he also points out how men in high status bribe beautiful women into their lives and they don't care about the country. This man's wife runs out of the country with taxpayers' money. I'll pay.
The politician has been caught allegedly smuggling $28 million and 1.3 million euros in cash. Anastasia Kotwitska was caught by the authorities in neighboring Hungary carrying cash stashed in suitcases. Kotwitska is the wife of Ukraine's former member of parliament, Igor Kotwitska.
Oh my God, she's gorgeous. So this high-stakes man gained enough wealth to bribe a supermodel into his life. And the two of them are ready to cut and run from their country as soon as the heat gets on. Because I have to inform you guys, men don't really care about their countries. They care about having this woman in their life, and she takes priority over everything. Over everything. So no, governments are not less misandric than the average Joe. More, if any. Anyway, fuck you, Finnish government. You hypocritical anti-male elites. Thank you, enemy of misandrist lies. Well said. And so again, everyone, I invite you to go to the Pro Male Collective blog. I'll put it in the description box, and you guys can read this at your leisure. And he makes a perfect point that misandry is the norm. And people want men to suffer and die, including other men. I'll leave this at that.